All right, this is the first walk and talk video in California. I think we've done some before, but like not ever since we've basically started this whole thing in Japan and continue to just keep doing it. So it's a different experience now. I'm in parking lots instead of temples and gardens and food places instead. I'm pretty sure I'll visit some nice places eventually, or more like naturey places eventually. But, but this is like usually where I go when I'm in California. So this is Haven City, somewhere near Los Angeles. But yeah, let's just talk about one thing that I've noticed. Well, first off, I definitely already miss Japan a lot. There's one thing I noticed about me being in Japan versus me being here is that my execution whenever I'm in Japan is a lot stronger. I feel like I have like more energy and I'm just able to like go out more and do things. But while I'm here, I feel so tired all the time and I feel like lazy. I ended up spending this past week like watching some entertainment. Although I will make a video later about like good entertainment because I have been watching a lot of like things that are opening my mind in terms of like what are the possibilities of making like income and whatnot. So it's not like all that I'm watching is like terrible, but there are some things in there that are not great. But for now, let's talk about this difference. And the primary difference is while I'm here, I'm able to actually think more properly and more strategically about everything. I feel like I have a better handle on myself in terms of just the way I think. And like, for instance, I'm working on my audiobook and I think 5 hours today of working on it. I feel really good about that. It's the first day where I'm like finally being more productive and I feel like good to record because I'm being productive, which is usually my state in Japan, but finally I'm bringing it here. But in terms of thinking and just being able to see things clearer, I was like doing certain things for my audiobook, like just looking over my notes, which is like the most obvious thing, but for whatever reason, I didn't like do that as much while I was in Japan. I guess I was rushing it a bit because I wanted to record with, my friends there. It's much easier to record together rather than like hope that they have a good microphone and all that stuff. So I can understand it a bit, but I just feel like it's so much quieter and I'm able to execute in a way that's different than in Japan. I feel like more energetic in Japan, while the execution here is a bit more slow and deliberate. So it's not a bad thing, but it almost feels as if like the best mix of it would be like me strategizing and planning here, and then just me going to Japan to like do things and execute it. But I'll make the best out of being here again. That was the main thing that I noticed that I found interesting that I wanted to talk about. But let's get inside actually and record myself inside just for a little bit. This outdoor area is kind of cool. I really hope the music doesn't, I mean, it's definitely gonna cause some form of copyright issue, but hopefully it's, something that they don't mind having me put on the video. Okay. Anyways, just a short one. Yeah, we have a lot more topics, so we'll separate them into different videos.